All right, I think we're live now. I think we're just at like 18. Okay. All right. I hope is it working?
I don't know.
Open. Okay. I hope it's working.
Oh, it's behind. Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's so zoomed.
Oh!
So it's good.
Wait, hold on. You scoot over that way.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Hey, it's not that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad on
Yeah,
Instagram. It's actually not that bad. Or on
on
yes.
YouTube. On
Yeah.
YouTube, it's fine.
It's much better on YouTube. Yeah, I was way too screwed over. Okay. It's all right. I think we're good now. Does the audio sound fine? I don't even know at this point.
Oh,
It's not even loading anymore.
this is really bad because they just see us doing. Because they just see us doing this, trying to see if it works.
Am I like not live?
All right, guys. While he's working on
Yeah, you
this,
start that.
I will entertain you guys. Hey, welcome to Bear the Cross. This is our very first live stream, and I'm so excited that you're here to watch us. My name's Griffin, and this is Hudson, and this is Bear the Cross. We're kind of having some technical difficulties on our Instagram right now, because as two teenagers, it is very difficult to get something like this set up. I didn't do anything.
It was one.
As one teenager.
Let's see. I got it up on.
All right. It looks like it's working on YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, go to
Just
YouTube.
go to YouTube.
Go to
Better.
YouTube.
And it still works. I mean, you can
Please.
see it. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Or
It's
if you
fine.
want to stay here, that's totally fine.
It's fine.
All right. Let's dive in.
Okay, I did go to the right passage. I should bring my real Bible. I'm sorry, but okay. 21 through 22.
All right.
Okay.
Whew, I don't even know where to start.
Okay. Well, hello. My name is Hudson. In case you haven't figured that out yet.
So if you watched our last video, we kind of branched off from the Genesis series because we wanted to give y'all something that it wasn't the same that like we've been doing the Genesis. So we wanted to kind of branch off. So we did that. We interviewed a few people. It was really fun.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. I thought you were talking about. Never mind. It's okay. This is the reason why we have to have it posted video, because if it's live, we can't like cut it out.
It's fine. It's funnier for them if they watch it like this.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, so we're gonna be going over Genesis 21, 22.
Okay.
And so Genesis 21 starts off with the long-awaited birth of Abraham and Sarah's son. So
she was super old, and they were asking for a son. Isaac was like, he was like the guy. He was their son.
he was that
She had
dude.
waited for so long, and now she finally had a son. His name was Isaac, and we'll get to the rest of the story later about what goes on with Isaac. But
yeah, so whenever the Lord had told Abraham and Sarah that they were going to conceive and bear a son, they were like, I mean, there's no way.
Yeah.
And they started laughing.
They were like 80 years old.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah was like 90 and Abraham is like 100. And so when the Lord came to visit them, they laughed and they were like,
camera's too hot, guys. It's okay. That's why we have 3.
anyways, so Sarah and Abraham laughed and they were like, there's no way. This is not going to happen. We're way too old to be able to have children. So where you? Oh,
I'm trying to fix it. It's broken.
I'm so sorry, guys. If you're watching this, I don't know what camera. Oh, this one. If you're watching this,
I'm blowing on it. I'm trying to get it to cool down. I mean, it turned back on. That doesn't mean that it's working, but
it was just the TV.
that's why we have wireless microphones. Okay, it's back on. So
okay, so
can we autofocus, please? Thank you. All right. Let's keep going. Hey, you need to pull your notes back out, mostly because I do not know what they say. Do your thing. Okay. There we go. We should have printed these out. That would have been much smarter. Okay, let's keep going.
Anyways.
Okay.
Okay, so we just talked about how Sarah and Abraham laughed because the Lord told them that they were going to conceive and bear a son, and they were like, "There's absolutely no way. We're too old." After that, we get to Hagar and Ishmael when they were sent away. So when Isaac grew up and he was about to be weaned, so he was about to he was about to grow out of his. Why are you laughing so hard? He was about to
Nothing
grow
much.
out of his parents' control. So he was about to become older, and um, does it say right there? Anyways, he they Abraham had prepared a huge feast for him, and but Sarah saw Ishmael, and Ishmael is the son of Abraham, and Ishmael's mother is Hagar, who is Abraham's slave wife. It is a lot. It is. I was
Yeah.
very confused when I read this, and I had to.
Well, I think basically what the idea was, it was like Abraham was like desperate. He really wanted a son, and so he
Hmm.
went to other. He instead of trusting God, he went to other like women to try to get some sons. So he had some other sons with some other women, but that's not what God wanted. That's not who he had chosen to be his son.
Yeah, exactly. So Sarah saw Ishmael laughing, and she was like she saw him laughing and making fun of her son. So she went to Isaac and she demanded that Ishmael and Hagar get kicked out of where they were living. Um, and she was like, I mean, he's not going to share the inheritance with my son. Absolutely not. So this upset Abraham because Ishmael was his son. But God told Abraham, do not be upset over the boy and your servant. Do whatever Sarah tells you, for Isaac is the son through whom your descendants will be counted. But I will also make a nation of the descendants of Hagar's son, because he is your son too. So Abraham got up early in the morning, prepared some food and containers of water, and he strapped them on Hagar's shoulders and he sent them away. They wandered and wandered into the wilderness of Beersheba. I don't even know how to say that.
I think that
Um,
was pretty good.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that was pretty solid. So,
yeah.
um,
It's a bunch of just random stuff, pretty much.
it's a lot of they get kicked out, and so let's see. The waters were gone. She put the boy in the shade of the bush. So they ran out of water, and and Ishmael was not going to be able to survive because I mean you can't live where they were living without water. So she sat down 100 yards away and said, I don't want to watch the boy die, she said as she burst into tears. But God heard the boy crying, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven, Hagar, what's wrong? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Go to him and comfort him, for I will make a great nation from his descendants. Then God opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well full of water. She quickly filled her water container and gave the boy a drink. So this just shows that there were needs that needed to be filled, and I mean there was no way for I mean for Hagar to fill those needs in that time, and she was completely and utterly scared and sad because she was about to watch her son die. So she went away and she couldn't bear watching it. But God, but God, God heard. Um, she heard I just said she. God heard the cries and he he gave them some more water. He filled up he gave them more water to go and give to Ishmael, saying that saying to go and comfort him that he's going to make a great nation from his descendants. So God had a plan for Ishmael, and he was not ready, and he did not want. My hand keeps going back and forth like
You're good.
this.
Here, look, I'll make it better.
He was he didn't
Now it's that camera.
that
So
okay.
that's why you look here. That way it tells you where to look.
So you know what? You can keep going, bud.
Okay. All right. So that was chapter 21.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, we're not. Is there
No,
anything else important? See, this is not my chapter.
that's my phone. That is not my password.
Josh,
Okay,
you finish your chapter and then I can do mine.
after Hagar and Ishmael were sent away, we can read. So we just talked about verse 19. So let's go to verse 20. And God was with the boy as he grew up in the wilderness. He became a skillful archer, and he settled in the wilderness of Paran. His mother arranged for him to marry a woman from the land of Egypt. So that is the end of Hagar and Ishmael. As you can see, me and Hudson are not very prepared, and that is not good
Well,
at
I
all.
thought this was going to take. I've been here for like 3 hours trying to set this up. I did not
Yeah,
think it would take this
he
long.
was setting this up. I was tasked with
And we have camp tomorrow. We're
We
leaving at
do
like
have,
4 a.m.
yeah,
So
we
I mean,
leave
like,
very early in the morning. So
okay,
we've been packing all day and getting ready, and that's not an excuse though.
okay. So is that what you got for 21 or 20?
Yes.
20?
Okay.
So now we're on 21.
Yes. No,
Okay.
22 actually.
Oh yeah, 22. Okay, yeah.
No. Wait, no. We're still on 21. There's
You just said we were on 22.
after Hagar and
I don't know what you're
Ishmael
gonna
were
skip.
gone,
Like,
Abimelech. I That sounds right, right?
I don't even know where you
Anyways,
are.
he's the king of Gerar. He approaches Abraham in spite of the fact that Abraham's deception about Sarah being his wife nearly led to Abimelech's death. The king was the this is my Devo part that I wrote down on my paper. So if you see me
Here, look.
looking at this, yes, see these are my notes.
This is the Bible. I don't have any notes.
So he
I
has
don't know.
respect for God's power and his blessing of all that Abraham does. Previously, Abimelech has given to Abraham animals, servants, silver, and the land Abraham has been occupying. But now that Abimelech would like to go and formalize their relationship, giving Abraham a permanent home in his region to become official allies. That's Genesis 21, verses 22 through 24. So Abraham agrees to this, and they agree to not deceive his offspring ever again, and to deal kindly with him and his people. So Abraham insists on the agreement of the revolution of the ownership of the well that was built. And this well was built by Abraham. So he gives 7 additional lambs to Abimelech as a sign that the well does not indeed belong to Abraham. So after they both swore their oath to bind the agreement, the place where they met is called Beersheba. Beersheba?
Yep, sounds good to me.
It's okay. So in other words, it's the well of the 7 or well of the oath. It becomes an important place in Israel's history. That was a lot. And so as Genesis 21 concludes, Isaac has been born and Abraham owns a well in Canaan. The promises of God to make of him a great nation and to give him possessions of the entire land have begun to come true. Still ahead is Still ahead, however, is the greatest test of all. Abraham has learned about God, a dire request with which seems to threaten
Oh,
this
are you doing
promise.
my thing already?
No, I was concluding
Okay.
Genesis 21, leading us into 22.
Okay, all right.
Now we're going to Genesis 22.
Okay, so now is it my turn to talk?
Yes,
Okay.
but before I start, my name's Griffin and this is Hudson, and
Okay.
now it's Genesis 22.
Yo, we got some. Edgar said it was fire. And I don't know who that is, but
Oh, thank you, Edgar.
yeah, I don't know who that is,
All
but
right, come on, keep going.
okay, I need to lock in. Okay, so Genesis 22. This is where we get to the real story of Abraham and Isaac. This is where this is probably, if you've heard of this story before, this is probably what you've heard of. So basically, Abraham's got one son. His name is Isaac, as he just explained in that whole chapter.
Actually, has 2 sons, but Isaac
Okay,
is
his
with
one
Sarah.
son with his Sarah, right? His one like
His
Sarah son.
natural born son.
Well, they were all natural born.
Okay, but his son.
His son to his wife, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, so the whole point is that he has his one and only son, right? That God has blessed him with. His one and only son with Sarah that he's been waiting for. Um, and he's got his son, and one day it says, sometime later God tested Abraham. He said to him, Abraham. Abraham said, Here I am. Then God said, Take your son, your only son, who you love, Isaac, and go to the region of that thing.
Moriah.
Yeah, good job. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on the mountain that I will show you. So God just asked Abraham to take his one and only. Why are you scooting closer to me?
Because the live, I'm.
Oh, you're like off the screen. Anyways, he's got one and only. He's like his one and only son. Take your one and only son, and go and sacrifice him. If I was Abraham, like I've been waiting all this time. My wife's like 80 years old, and now God is asking me to go kill my son on a mountain. I don't know how. I don't know
No,
how
he didn't say to kill his son on the mountain.
sacrifices.
They went up to the mountain in Moriah to have a sacrifice, and there wasn't a sacrifice. They didn't have a lamb, and Isaac was like, "Yo, how are we gonna get a lamb? Like, where's our sacrifice?"
No, that's what but Abraham knew in his head. He knew. We knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Did I say Isaac on accident? Oh, my fault. Okay, Abraham. It was Abraham. Abraham was asked to go sacrifice his one and only son. So they start up the mountain, And they get loaded up and they get on a donkey, and Isaac and Abraham and two of his servants, and they go up the mountain. So basically, they get to the top of the mountain and they worship a little bit, and then they take the wood and all their materials and they set it up on the mountain for the burnt offering. And he carried his knife. And basically, the whole idea was that Abraham asked Isaac to basically lay on his the bed that they made for their offering. So he lays there and he's like, and Isaac is just kind of he just doesn't really I don't think he really knows what's going on, or he's just kind of trusting his dad. Dad telling him what to do and he's doing it. And I think Abraham, and the whole time he's probably a little confused, probably a little scared, probably a little angry. God just asked me to kill my only son. I don't think I would take that very well. And so they put him up there, and like he's got his knife in the air, like he's like all the way up. And then God's like, Abraham, Abraham, don't kill him, please, and don't lay a hand on the boy. Do not do anything to him. Now that you fear God because you have not withheld. Now I know that you fear God because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son. So Abraham, who had not trusted God in the beginning, is now here with his only son, trusting God, even if it's something that maybe he doesn't think is right. So we see this kind of journey of Abraham. And so then Abraham looked up and God had provided a ram. So instead of sacrificing Isaac, they sacrificed the ram, and God provided for Abraham a sacrifice that um, wasn't his son. So basically, he yeah. So after he does this, he says, "Okay, Abraham, you've done the test. You've passed the test. You've done a great job." And he says he promises Abraham that your descendants will outnumber the stars. And you know that we know the descendants of Abraham got all the way down to Jesus, right? No, yeah. So got Abraham and then all his descendants, thousands, millions, all the descendants, all the way down to us today. And so that was it. That was pretty much the grand story was that God challenged Abraham and he stuck with him. Even though he wasn't with him at the beginning, he stuck with him till the end. So he got it figured out. So yeah, I just yapped for like 10 minutes straight, but it's okay.
Sorry we started a little late.
You're good.
Um,
It was my fault. So I should say sorry we started a little late, but
no, okay, so oh, yeah, I'm just not even gonna talk about it because I feel bad. But yeah, that was Genesis 21 and 22. I feel like we should kind of go back over this because
oh my
we kind of
eye.
just skimmed over it. I have notes right here. Pull it up on your phone.
No, I said my eye. It's
Oh,
itching.
anyways,
See that's where we
so
would cut right there. Then we would start again.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
if this was a like one of the videos that we make, we would mess up a few times, just cut it out, put it back together, cut it out again, because like we'd stutter or something like that. So, so yeah, what Hudson was saying is they went up. This was a test by God, and Abraham um, showed his obedience to God by doing exactly as he told, even if it meant sacrificing his son, which is a crazy thing to do. I I'm not sure if I would have that
I
ability
think
to.
that's what we say about every single story we've ever done. Like
Well, yeah,
like
because
it's
all
always
this stuff
crazy.
is so crazy to me. Like
Sure, it's true. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's a very interesting theme throughout Genesis. It's like all stuff that's like crazy to us
it
thinking about.
it's stuff that we think is supernatural, but like in that time it was kind of natural, if that makes any sense.
Oh, that camera does not work.
Hey guys.
That camera does not work.
Is it this camera now?
Yes.
All right.
That camera's broken. I don't really know what happened. It's like the actual like real camera.
Anyways, that was Genesis chapter 21 and 22. Do we want to ask the questions?
I don't know. Do y'all want to? If you're watching right now
If yeah,
and you want to hear some questions, you want to. Why is it breaking? If you want to hear some questions, tell us in the comments. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, tell me if you want to hear
it's a
some
few
questions.
seconds behind though. So,
I know the YouTube's more behind, but it's okay. So in the chat, tell me, do you want to hear some questions and do you want to see how you can do?
yeah, yeah, if you're watching this,
And while you're doing
please.
that, I'm going to go see if I can fix this camera.
All right, guys. Now I'm tasked with entertaining you for the moment.
Oh,
Um,
we're out of battery. That's not good.
wait, which camera am I looking at? Is it this one? Hey, hey,
Huh?
hey, is it this camera?
Yes.
All right, yeah, it
Except it's
is.
almost dead. I gotta turn this one off too. We're just gonna be down for a couple seconds.
So,
Have they responded yet?
oh yes, Nathan said ask the questions.
Well, Nathan, wait, click 3 on that red thing. Click there you go. Okay, that's
All right, guys, these are the questions. They're pretty
my fault,
simple
guys.
questions.
Wait, let me just put the camera battery in the camera real quick.
So these are simple questions because I did not feel like
He didn't want to do the questions. I kind of made him, so you're welcome, guys.
I didn't want
You're
to do
welcome, Nathan. I made
questions.
him do the questions.
But yes, I did not want to do the questions because it felt like I don't know.
Okay.
The questions I made were pretty
All right, I
straightforward and
think
pretty
that one's
simple.
back.
So, first question. Let me change to where everyone is because
Shutter. Oh shoot, the battery's dead on this one too. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna plug it back in. I don't know how these died so fast. I literally charged
oh,
it.
who said do a silly dance?
Griffin, that's you. That's all you, bud.
Oh, uh,
That's
oh,
probably the wrong battery.
um,
My fault, guys. It's my bad. Here, Griffin, click 1. Does it show up?
yeah,
Okay. Does it click 2? Does it show up?
yeah.
Okay, bet. All right, we're good.
They're all showing up.
Great. Did you just like flashbang them? Okay. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
everyone is leaving. We need to
this is
start.
Nathan. He says ask the questions. Okay.
Okay, first question.
Where did Instagram go? What did you do? Do a silly dance. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, that was you just flicking the cameras. Okay. All right. Let's do the question. Okay. What are
Okay,
the
first
questions?
question. Why did Sarah and Abraham laugh whenever God said that they would conceive and bear a son?
Write it down. I'm looking right now. I'm gonna see if you get the right answer. Write it down.
Do a silly dance. Put a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man.
At the very end, Griffin will do a silly dance.
In case
I'm gonna make
he
him.
comes to town. I think everyone's leaving. I
No,
don't.
we still got some people. Barely, but we still got some people. We got 3 whole people watching. It's pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus is Jesus.
Old.
He just says old. Zane says old.
Zane being with the correct answer. You might
Good
have to
job.
scroll down for that. Just FYI.
They were like 1 million. That was Nathan.
That is a factual statement. Go to the Instagram. You have to scroll down just a tiny bit. There you go.
Oh, yeah, this doesn't answer the question. It's okay. All right.
But yes, it was because they were old. They were like 90 and 100. So that's basically
No,
a
no, no.
thousand.
According to Nathan, they were 1 million. I would trust him. It's like a bunch of zeros. It was like 1 million.
Okay, what does Beersheba or Sheba mean? This is if you don't know what this is, that's fair because I kind of skimmed over it. Do 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 do. Oh shoot, I just voice cracked. That's
I think we have a total of 2 whole viewers now, so we'll have to see. I'm still packing.
I'm still This guy is smart. He's packing
Are
for
you
Pine
packed?
Springs. I have my clothes and my towels and all the necessities packed except for my toiletries because I'll pack that tonight and then in the morning
Yeah.
after I'm done using them.
So it looks like we have 0 answers for that question.
It's fine.
That's all right, guys. It's
It
okay.
means the well of oaths is what it is. Let's see if it's still really zoomed in on this.
We're still on countdown, apparently.
Oh, what? Wait,
Just reloaded,
wait,
reloaded.
wait. Hold on, stop. Ask the second question.
Okay, where is the second question, bro?
Why did Abraham take Isaac to one of the mountains in the land of
If
Moriah?
you don't get this right, it's okay.
No, don't put that upon them.
Is the music on?
I don't know.
Can you hear the music?
I don't know.
We leave at 5 a.m.
Actually, we leave at. Oh wait, yeah, we do leave at 5 a.m. I have to wake up at 4. They're having a whole conversation right now.
Yeah, they're just like,
I think we're about to end this, if I'm being honest. We've gone for
won't load. It's okay. It's okay. All right.
to sacrifice him to God.
Good job.
Good job,
I have to
Zane.
wake up at 4 a.m. to sacrifice him to God. That's how I read that. Okay. Great job, guys. Okay. All right. Next question. Last question.
Final question. Does Abraham end up sacrificing his son? Now we're going to sit here for a few seconds.
We have to wait till it tells the viewers.
Put a little journal. Oh, wait, no. Now they're gonna just see us sitting here. What are we
I don't
doing?
even know if the music is working. I don't even think it is. The whole time, I got
Okay.
the whole music thing working.
If you're watching this and
There we go. I got the music working now.
you answered the question, thank you for it was probably
It just says
right.
no. Oh yeah, Zane said no. Nothing.
Thank you for joining the live. Oh, and Hannah commented. Yes, Hannah. Anyways, if you're still watching this, or if you watched it at all,
Good job.
thank you for watching. This meant a lot to me and Hudson. It was our first time, so it was kind of hectic. We got camp in the morning, so we had other things on our mind, which we probably should have put God on our mind instead of.
I mean,
Anyways,
it's Pine Springs, so I mean, it's kind of like halfway there.
Thank you for watching.
Good job, guys.
We promise that it will be better next time we do this. And
I promise, I will make it better. It's
as our first time, it wasn't as bad as we thought.
if I had 30 more minutes, it would be a lot better, but that's okay.
I am probably gonna go get Taco Bell now because that's what I want.
Anyways, but thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Next time we do a live stream, it'll be a lot more exquisite. And I haven't told you anything about this, but for our season...
Wait, you're surprising me?
Yes, I am surprising you. So for our grand finale, our grand Genesis finale, we have one more video. It's the story of
He doesn't need
Joseph and the coat of many colors. I got it.
That is dope.
Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. Anyways, but we are doing the season finale. But for this season finale, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. It's a surprise. We're gonna be. It's just we're not gonna stay here. We're not gonna tell you about it. We're going to make it an interesting episode. So you make sure to stay tuned for that. Can't wait. It'll be in the production soon.
Wait.
Once.
Can you whisper it into my ear?
Huh? Okay, I gotta whisper it real quick. That way he knows. I have to mute it. That way nobody can hear us, you know?
All right. Okay. That's
what we're gonna do. So make sure to be tuned. It's gonna be awesome. So,
what if they heard that?
I turned it off, I'm pretty sure. Please make it a musical.
Go pack your bags.
Oh, hey, that's something else we need to get off. Oh, I'm sorry, Hannah. Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
This guy's Hudson and this guy's Griffin, and that was Bear the Cross. Let's go! All right, now this is when you cut.
Okay, yeah.
Hurry, cut.
I'm working
now
on
I'm sitting here like an idiot.
See, I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah, let's go! Oh, yeah.